Today is 8/9 of 2023, and this is a Virgo reading. Virgo, what's up with you? Got some great things are coming for you. Telling you. First card I pulled for Virgo was the Virgo. It was the five of Earth, or no, it was the four of Earth. Somebody's really strong out there. Somebody is putting the work in. And you can tell by this Earth card, he's sweating, he's just all muscle. He's got sweat. He's got blood on his arm. He is really pushing forward. He's looking out that window. He is wanting something. So Virgos, what you been up to? See what you've been up to. You're going places. Gotta have patience. Slow and steady progress, one step at a time. Fear and doubt, slow forward momentum. Do not falter. Rest and recharge. A good outcome ahead. Do not make hasty decisions and watch for careless errors. When the four of earth appears in your reading, a happy and rewarding outcome is close at hand. Remember, however, that the key to completing large or long-term projects is in making slow and steady progress. The key is to put one brick on top of the other, to persevere and continue to build. Even when you feel you want to give up, it is to remain stoic and positive in the face of hardship, knowing that experiencing frustration and fear and doubt will only serve to weigh you down and slow your momentum. You have made real and tangible progress. Do not falter now. You are close to achieving your goal or manifesting the outcome you desire most. The Four of Earth encourages not to give up, even if weariness dogs your every move. Take a moment to look back at how far you have come and celebrate what you have achieved. Now look forward and see that you only have a few things left to accomplish. Take heart, take a moment to rest and recharge, and then continue forward with the same level of dedication. Virgo, this is telling me that somebody has went through a lot. I don't know if you've went through the dark night of the soul. I don't know if you're looking back in your life. I don't know if you're wondering of the choices you made. But Virgo, you can't change those choices. But it looks like you're going to really put the effort in and prosper with this. Whatever you're going to do is going to come out good. Because I did a card with that and I got the Seven of Pentacles and I got potential. The Seven of Pentacles, there's much to be gained when the seven appears. It shows that your dedication is beginning to pay off, bringing you a glimpse of the rewards you seek. While you're not seeing the riches or acknowledgement you dream of yet, you're just getting by. There is potential for success. This may mean more hard work, sacrifice, time, and attention to detail, but the efforts will be worthwhile. My advice, don't doubt your abilities or your path you have chosen. Keep going. You're on track for success. Those are great cards. The other card I pulled was a major arcana card. And this card is faith. This is an amazing card to pull. She is with everything of beauty. She's got the bird, she's got the wolf, the turtle, the road behind her, your journey. You have to have faith. You ever hear that saying in the wings of a prayer? Her crown chakra is lit up. Her third eye is above her. Her intuition is there. She's got flowers. She's offering friendship. You've got the world. You've got the stars behind you. You've got everything going for you, Virgo. There's something good coming through on this. To have faith, the eighth of the influence card is a beautiful thing. It inspires a feeling of serenity that is unshakable. With faith comes a level of self-confidence that sees you capable of overcoming all that life throws at you. To have Belief gives you confidence when facing new and challenging situations. When out in a social setting, you are comfortable to be yourself. Having self-belief allows you to enjoy life more because you are less troubled by insecurity. With faith in yourself and your abilities, you stand a greater chance of having a successful career. Your You are more confident in taking considerate risks. You are healthier and happier because you are under less pressure and emotional and mental stress. In turn, your relationships with others will be better also. On the other hand, a lack of self-belief or faith can be seen in our moods, the way we speak about ourselves, our body language and actions. Without faith and belief in self, every decision can become an almost excruciating process. If you do not believe that you will succeed or do well, then sadly there is an increased chance that you will not. Doubt and lack of faith breeds mistakes, procrastination, and self-sabotage. But know this, you are not unimportant. You are somebody, you are unique. You have gifts, you have strengths, you have talents, you are bright with potential. And if you believe in yourself, you will shine. Isn't that kind of interesting that she mentions potential and you got potential card? So you have everything within you. You have to uh you have to be the storyteller of your own story. You have to make this happen. And if you want that, whatever you want, you can make happen. Because you know what? With the faith card, I pulled the King of Pentacles, the trust card. The King of Pentacles reveals a man who is ambitious, trustworthy, and protective. When he commits to a project or relationship, he is loyal to the last. He can be a powerful businessman, owner, or leader. He has hands-on attitude. As the U card in the reading, he represents generosity and love. What you gain, you share with people who are important to you. My advice is protect what is yours while helping those on their way up the ladder. Enjoy the rewards that success brings. Virgo, I see a lot of success in all of these cards that I drew for you. And I think that there's something beautiful coming. You just have to have patience. And the last card that I pulled for you, I got the Six of Air. She has the magic lotus at her throat chakra, which is her voice. She has flames and the light coming out of her fingertips, which is her hands, her working hands. She has the sword between her chest, glowing. She's got the eagle right here over her eye, the watchful eagle. She's got the third eye lit up. She's got the crown chakra lit up, and she's got rainbows. This is an amazing card. It really is. You showed up in the beginning with the earth sign as the success, but we don't want to, we don't want to hurt ourselves. We don't want to talk ourselves out of something just because it's not going and it's not happening as fast as we want it to. When you get the Nine of Air, she represents imagination and our connection to the universal consciousness or the universal mind. It signifies the importance of knowing thyself. For in truly knowing thyself, one will know both the universe and the power of the void. Ask yourself, what if the universe we dwell within is actually the mind of another being? What if the universe is, in reality, a God mind, and we the creation of another being's imagination? What if within our minds there exists universe within universe, where creatures that we dream of and imagine dwell in the same way we do here upon the earth, and within their minds are more universes, like fractals, where the same pattern repeats and creates. Our minds contain a universe, and within the universe are creatures and beings who also have universal within their minds. The universe in which we dwell is one of billions existing within the mind that is yet another universe. The pattern repeats in both directions, exponentially creating an infinite number of universes and realities. Now ponder a moment, what if we looked within and discovered that within the realms of our minds, we create new worlds and realities with our belief. We choose to believe in something, and a new world that mirrors that belief is born. We stop believing in something, and that the world either evolves with our beliefs or ceases to be completely. Universes overlap, are born and die, forever bond to the life and beliefs of the God mind that created them. What if billions of lives were dependent upon our beliefs for their very existence? Would it not be wise to believe and understand and not, and acknowledge their existence? Would it not be wise to believe and understand and and knowledge? Would that not create a universe that is a little more constant and conductive to life? What if we are the only beings within the universe because the God mind in which we dwell is a young mind with limited exposure and at this time only believes in our existence? I don't know. It's kind of strange how we simply put the believed that to know oneself was to know the universe and the power of the gods, and he is correct. Everything man has within our physical reality that is not born of natural world was first imagined by man. Television, the phone in your hand, the laptop on the desk, the man, the movies you watch, the car you drive, everything that man has created was first imagined by their inventors. Moreover, when those brave souls voiced their desire to create their new and strange contraptions, they were seen as crazy, eccentric, and foolish. They were told that they wanted to create was fantasy. At one time or another, everything we have in our present reality was once deemed to be an impossible fantasy, and yet now these things exist and we take their existence for granted. This is the power of the mind, and the mind's true potential has not yet even begun to be understood or known. All we do now is that the only limit to the mind and what it can do is one that we, the individual, place upon it. We are only limited by our imagination or lack of it. By looking within, learning and understanding the mind and the complex manner in which it controls our lives, and how it was taken our life experience and used them to influence all we do and all that we are, we can choose to unlearn some beliefs, change our thinking, and embrace a new, less restrictive way of thinking. You can become the God mind that you are, and within your mind, you can imagine and make what you imagine into a reality. We live in a society that admires innovation and creativity, and yet we fear it, and at times actively seek to destroy and desire to create. We may be exposed to teachers who punish those who ask questions and challenge the answers because they know there is a better way. We might be ridiculed by family and friends when we use our imagination and speak of things that are deemed to be fantastical and unbelievable. But again, all that exists in our present reality was once fantasy and dwelt only in the mind. We may find we are repeatedly trained to reject creative endeavors as a waste of time and effort. The nine of air represents the importance of knowing your mind, understanding the beliefs and thoughts that limit and restrict you, and freeing your imagination. Now it is time to embrace innovation and creation. It is time to step into the realms of the unknown and imagine, to enter the void. Where your imagination is most powerful, and bring what you find there is a life. You are born of a universal consciousness. You are capable of greatness, but all too often you may have been punished for seeking it. Nonetheless, it is time to let go of any unconsciousness bias against creativity and embrace it as the expression of human power and ingenuity that it is. You are a powerful as your mind allows you to be. You are creative as your mind allows you to be. Don't be afraid to embrace your beautiful imagination. The void in which it resides is the womb that gives birth to a universe that is teeming with life and possibilities. To imagine and create is to make divine magic. You were born of a creative universal consciousness. You were born to create. And the card on top of that, victory. The Ace of Swords. Don't rush things, Virgo. Take your time. Think about where you want to go in life. Think about what you want to do. It's your story. It's your journey. So far, how have you been writing your story? Are you ready to change that story and make it better? I'm sure you are. Dry mouth, sorry. Okay, I also pulled a Soul Helper Oracle. This will help tie this reading all together. I got a number 17, which is also an 8. Flames of desire, let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. She is all fire. She is lighting something. And she looks like something was dark, but she was trying to keep lit up. That flame that's coming out of her hand has a heart coming out of it. Let's see what she has to say. The blazing fire of love inside yearns for fulfillment. It longs for physicality, touch, tenderness, and sensual togetherness. It is the most ancient and a truly divine desire for fusion and dissolution of matter. In our world, unfortunately, the flame of desire are used as a means to tie and bind us, which is exactly the opposite of what our divine source once intended for us. Sex sells is now our motto, or at least that of many of those marketing a product. And again, unfortunately, it works. These flames of desire are often also used to practice black magic and to bind and ensnare other people. You have drawn this card in order to recognize the truth and to withdraw from this false and destructive plan. In order to live the pure divine plan of physical and divine love, when two become one is the blazing flames of love, they forget who they are. The self is dissolved and they become entirely consumed by feeling and pure energy. Search for the truth of passion, desire, and the flames of love within you and in relationships. If you have no partner, seek out someone who lights a fire in you without asking anything in return. Actively address the issue of desire and do not be ashamed of what drives you. The divine source has given us the hot flames of love as a gift, along with our yearning for a partner and the desire for union. Now, the helpers for the next 21 days is the power animal is the cobra, the herbal essence is the patchouli, the healing crystal is the precious opal, and the number is 8. Now let's read the 8. The 8 tells you that now is the time for harmony, calm, a place of retreat. You have been given the gift of light that opens your mind and delivers the strength to create something that will last for all time, should you want it to do so. Number 8's energy field opens up eternity for you. It is renewal, paradise, spirituality, calm, mindfulness, and the completion of transformation. Virgo, I think you're going to be going through some transformation. Keep your eye peeled for the change in your moods, the change in your attitude. I think if you have patience, your ship's going to come in. I see a lot of good in these cards. These cards were beautiful. Well, Virgo, I hope that helps. And I hope your day is magical. And I love you. May every step in your journey be magical and be you.